Hello everyone. Today we are here with EVS chapter of class 4 Army Public School. Now here we go with chapter 11. Chapter 11 is houses then and now. You know that everybody needs a house. You also have a house. Where do you live? You live in a house. In your GK, in other subjects also, you might have studied that there are different kinds of houses. Mainly, there are two types of houses, kacha house and pakka house. Other than this, there are tree houses, houseboat, igloos, and many more. Houses then and now. What do you understand by this? Then means in old, very old houses means houses in olden times. पहले जमाने में कैसे हाउसेस हुआ करते थे? हैव यू सीन दोज हाउसेस इन मूवीज, इन पिक्चर्स? हैव यू सीन? देयर वर हट हाउसेस, कच्चा हाउसेस, thatched houses, houses made of mud, houses made of bamboo, houses made of leaves also. That you can see in villages these days also. Now, but now there are pakka houses in the cities. They are very strong. They are made of brick, cement, steel, stone, wood, iron, and many more things are used to make it strong to stronger and strongest one. Do you agree with me? Yes. There were kacha houses and now mostly the people live in pakka houses. So, what is the difference between the houses in olden times and houses now? This is very true that everybody needs a house and everybody lives in a house. So, let us see why do we need a house. The shelter is another essential for basic human need. Shelter means hiding the head, hiding yourself is very important because there are weathers, sun, rain, wind, winter season, and snowfall also. We have to protect ourselves from these. And other than these, there are animals, insects, etc. etc. We have to protect ourselves from these. So that's why we need a house. So, what is a house? A house is a place that covers, protects, and provides safety to its inhabitants. Inhabitants means the person who live in it. Animals also have a house. They live in their den, they live in their hole, they live in the shed, stable, so many places are there. Okay, what is the purpose of a house? The purpose of the house is to cover, to protect and provide safety to its inhabitant. Is that clear? वहाँ पे रहने वालों को जो सेफ्टी प्रोवाइड करता है, प्रोटेक्ट करता है और उनको छिपा के रखता है इज कॉल्ड अ हाउस. हाउसेज इन ओल्डन टाइम्स. पहले ज़माने में हाउसेज कैसे होते थे? पीपल बिल्ड सिंपल हाउसेज. And now so you can see so many designs of houses every day, every hour, every minute you can find the different design. But in olden time, technology was not much advanced. People were not very thoughtful about such things. So there were simple houses with lots of green space in and around because people used to plant the trees. They have their own kitchen gardens. They have their own big trees of fruits, vegetables, herbs, shrubs they used to grow, and fulfill their needs from their gardens only. मार्केट में तो बहुत कम यूज़ होता था, जाते थे मार्केट जाना, सब कुछ वो खुद ही ग्रो करते थे एंड दे यूज टू कंज्यूम दैट. द हाउसेज हैड हाई रूफ्स टू कीप इट कूल. कूल करने के लिए हाउस को, जब बहुत गर्मी होती है, when there is too much heat, to keep the house cool, what was their technique? They used to make the roofs very high. बहुत ऊंचाई पर बनाते थे roofs को, बड़ी बड़ी walls बनाते थे and roofs काफ़ी ऊंची होती थी so that sun की heat जल्दी से उन पर नहीं आती थी. To keep it cool. Why did they used to make high roofs? They used to make high roofs to keep the house cool. The houses were either simple or double story, made of baked bricks. Baked bricks. Bricks ईंटें. ईंट देखी आपने, वो रेड कलर की किस लिए हो जाती है? इट इज़ मेड ऑफ मड ओनली. मिट्टी से बनी होती है, लेकिन रेड कैसे हो जाती है? इसको बेक किया जाता है. जैसे आपका केक बेक होता है ना, ऐसे ही बिग बिग फर्नेसेस में ब्रिक्स भी बेक की जाती हैं. तो उससे पहले तो ब्रिक्स भी नहीं हुआ करती थी, तो वो स्टोन्स एंड मिट्टी, क्ले ऐसे यूज़ किया करते थे. नाउ बेक्ड ब्रिक्स प्लास्टर्ड विद मड और क्ले. प्लास्टर के लिए सीमेंट नहीं होता था, तो व्हाट दे यूज टू डू एज प्लास्टर? दे यूज टू यूज एज अप्लाई मड और क्ले एज अ प्लास्टर. Most houses were built around a big courtyard, very open, so much open place, and in between there is a house, and all around so much open space. You have seen in your villages with windows overlooking it. Yes, ventilators. The outside walls had no windows. दे हैड हैवी वुडन डोर्स. बड़े बड़े हैवी दरवाजे, जैसे कि अच्छे से जल्दी से किसी से टूटे ना. ठीक है. देयर वर स्ट्रॉन्ग वुडन बीम्स टू सपोर्ट द रूफ. वुडन बीम्स, छत में वुडन के बड़े बड़े लॉग्स लगे होते थे टू मेक द रूफ. नाउ तो दे हैव देयर आर कॉन्क्रीट एंड सीमेंट मेड रूफ्स, सो दे आर स्ट्रॉन्ग. बट ओल्डन टाइम्स में देयर वर wooden beams, wooden planks, wooden logs were there. ठीक है, to support the roof. Each home had its own private drinking well. Yes, अपना अपना कुआं सबके पास था. इतना बड़ा स्पेस होना था. They used to dig the wells also. And bathroom shared by all family members but away from their houses. Lanterns or diyas were used to light the houses, and there was no electricity and less support. ठीक है, energy support was not much advanced, so they used to lit diyas and lanterns for the lightning. Most of the families were joint families, means they lived together. Joint family, you know, many members live together. Uncle, aunt, grandfather, grandmother, and many more live in the family is joint family. And all the ladies of the house worked together to run the household. Yes, सब मिलकर प्यार से आराम से काम करती थी ताकि उनकी फैमिली अच्छे से प्यार से चल सके और सब अच्छे से एंजॉय कर सकें. Now, houses in villages. गाँव में house. Everybody has a village. You have? Yes, many of you have the villages. You might have seen the houses in the villages. There is difference in the house, in the houses, in the village houses. Have you find the difference? Yes, there are so many differences in the houses in the villages and houses in the cities. Houses in villages. Different types of houses are built in our country depending on the type of climate. यस, क्लाइमेट के अकॉर्डिंग हाउसेस बनते हैं. बिल्डिंग मटेरियल अवेलेबल लोकली. जो बिल्डिंग मटेरियल हमारे पास इजीली अवेलेबल होगा उसी के बनाएंगे ना. एंड द अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम एंड मनी अवेलेबल फॉर द कंस्ट्रक्शन. यस, राइट. द हाउसेज इन रूरल एरियाज आर क्वाइट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द हाउसेज बिल्ट इन अर्बन एरिया. रूरल एरिया मीन्स विलेजेस. विलेज एरियाज में जो हाउसेज होते हैं वो सिटी हाउसेस से डिफरेंट होते हैं. ओके, नाउ नॉलेज पीडिया, लेट अस लर्न दिस ऑल्सो. एंटिला, A 27-story skyscraper on the Altamount Road in Mumbai is the most expensive home in the world, valued at $1 billion. My God. It is owned by Mukesh Ambani. Have you heard Ambani's name? Yes. An Indian business tycoon and a multi-billionaire. Learn this. This is GK question. Very important. Okay. Huts or kacha houses. Huts or kacha houses are the most common types of houses built in villages. They are made of mud, straw, dried leaves, bamboo, etc. Have you got it? They have muds and bricks wall with thatched roof. Thatch means made of dry leaves. A hut or kacha house is not a strong or durable house. You can see here, not durable. It can get flown away in storms and heavy rains. Yes. तेज हवा आंधी तूफान में ये उड़ जाएगा. इट रिक्वायर्स रेगुलर रिपेयर एंड मेंटेनेंस. और इसके जो बनाने वाले होते हैं, इसमें रहने वाले होते हैं, जल्दी टाइम टू टाइम इसको रिपेयर करते रहते हैं ताकि ये ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग रह सकें. इट रिक्वायर्स रेगुलर रिपेयर एंड मेंटेनेंस. इट इज़ अ टेम्परेरी हाउस. टेम्परेरी क्यों है? क्योंकि ये कभी भी डिस्ट्रॉय हो सकता है, कभी भी गिर सकता है, कभी भी इसको नुकसान पहुंच सकता है. ठीक है, पक्का नहीं है. However, life in villages is changing now. लेकिन अब तो villages में भी पक्का houses बनने लगे हैं. People have started using the same construction materials as used in the cities to build strong pakka houses. Haveli. Earlier, rich people live in the village built a bigger and stronger हाउस कॉल्ड हवेली. बड़ा सा घर जिसमें बड़े से बहुत सारे दरवाजे, विंडो, बड़ा सा घर. अभी कहाँ हैं? दे वर मेड ऑफ ब्रिक्स, सीमेंट एंड स्टोन्स. दे वर ब्यूटिफुल होम्स विद बिग कोर्टयार्ड. बड़ा सा प्लेस होता था, गार्डन्स एंड वेल्स. हाउसेज इन सिटीज. Houses in urban areas, urban area means cities, are stronger. Well planned means house का नक्शा बनवाया जाता था, मैप डिज़ाइन करवाया जाता था, पास कराया जाता था, प्लानिंग से होता था सब. एंड मोर ड्यूरेबल. ड्यूरेबल मीन्स टूटते नहीं थे जल्दी से, बहुत स्ट्रांग होते हैं. देन हाउसेज इन रूरल एरियाज. रूरल मीन्स विलेजेस के हाउसेज से ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग होते हैं. They use a variety of raw material like bricks, steel, cement, iron rod, tiles, granite, wood and marble. किस किसने देखा ये सब हाउसेस बनते हुए? हाँ? Is it true that they use so many things to make the house? And is it true? Is this a strong house? Yes, this is true that these all things together will make the house strong. The floors are made of materials like floor tiles and marbles. Nowadays you have seen that tiles लगी होती है, marbles लगे होते हैं. Walls are made of bricks and plastered with a mixture of sand and cement. They do not require regular repair or maintenance yearly, 2 years, 3 years after they require maintenance. है ना? They are permanent structure called pakka house. There are different types of pakka houses. Now another type of houses is बंगला, जिसको आप कहते हैं ना बंगला. Heard that? अमिताभ बच्चन का बंगला देखा है हमने मुंबई में. हाँ, have you heard that? So many people speak like this. Now bangla is a big place, is a big spacious house with a single or double story. It has a lawn. Lawn means big garden, garage, open space around it. It is owned by rich people. Next is flat or apartment. Flat or apartment is similar type of house built side by side इन रेजिडेंशियल कॉलोनीज. आपने देखा होगा फ्लैट अपार्टमेंट्स बने होते हैं, एक के ऊपर एक बिल्डिंग बनी होती है, मल्टी स्टोरी बिल्डिंग, फर्स्ट फ्लोर, सेकंड फ्लोर, थर्ड फ्लोर, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, पता नहीं हाउ मेनी फ्लोर्स आर देयर एंड हाउ मेनी हाउसेज लिव टुगेदर. ठीक है. नाउ नॉलेजपीडिया. Buckingham Palace in the London is the London residence and administrative headquarters of the Queen of England. What is this? Buckingham Palace. There are 775 rooms, 19 state rooms, 52 guest bedrooms, oh god, and 188 staff bedrooms in the palace. It is the center of state occasions and royal hospitality. Hospitality, मेहमान नवाजी. जब घर में मेहमान आते हैं हम उनकी हेल्प करते हैं, अच्छे अच्छे खाने बनाते हैं, अच्छे से उनकी केयर करते हैं, अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ प्रोवाइड करते हैं. सो मैनी थिंग्स वी टेक केयर ऑफ दैम. दैट इज़ कॉल्ड हॉस्पिटैलिटी. नाउ in flats, there is shortage of space in big cities. That's why they make the houses multi-story houses ek ke upar ek, so that they can have the space to live. They are mostly built on multi-storied buildings which may be as tall as 15 to 20 floors. Such tall buildings which seem to touch the sky are called skyscrapers. Learn the spelling also. द रेजिडेंशियल कॉलोनीज. रेजिडेंशियल मीन्स जहाँ पे लोग रहते हैं, इज कॉल्ड रेजिडेंशियल एरिया. और जहाँ पे लोग बिजनेस करते हैं, लाइक मार्केट है, सारे में शॉप है, दैट इज कॉल्ड कॉमर्शियल एरिया. नाउ दिस इज रेजिडेंशियल एरिया वेयर वी लिव एंड ऑल हाउसेज आर देयर एंड पीपल लिव. हार्डली देयर इज 1 or 2 शॉप्स जो घर में किसी ने खोल ली है तो, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल लिव देयर. देयर आर लेस शॉप्स नो शॉप. Are self-sufficient. Residential colonies are self-sufficient with own clubs, market, swimming pool, lawns, etc. And basic simple चीज़ें वहाँ पर हैं. अब जो नई कॉलोनीज बनी हैं, ठीक है ना, नए फ्लैट्स बने हैं, अपार्टमेंट्स बने हैं, अपार्टमेंट तो छोटी छोटी चीज़ों की फैसिलिटीज़ इनसाइड ही मिल रही हैं. द वाटर सप्लाई, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सप्लाई, सिक्योरिटी गार्ड, पार्किंग इश्यूज़ are also well taken care of by society authorities. Okay, it is good. In many of the big cities, you will find these multi-stories. In Dehradun also, in Bombay also, Pune also, Delhi also, everywhere you will find that multi-story buildings now. Slum. Slum means गरीब लोगों की जो झोपड़ियाँ सी वो बना लेते हैं ना, झुग्गी झोपड़ियाँ, टेंट हाउसेज etc. That is called slum. Very poor people live there and they live in very bad condition. Slum is an unplanned or illegal colony in a city. They have clusters of kacha, unfinished and makeshift houses. Makeshift means इधर उधर ऐसे अपने house shift करते रहते हैं. Mostly very poor and homeless people live there. The slums do not have even the basic facilities like water, electricity, drainage and sanitation. बड़ी मुश्किल का जीवन व्यतीत करते हैं. स्लम्स आर द ब्रीडिंग ग्राउंड ऑफ मैनी डिसीजेज बिकॉज ऑफ पुअर एंड अनहाइजीनिक. अनहाइजीनिक मीन्स गंदा संदा, खराब सा लिविंग कंडीशन. A government is making plans to provide permanent self-owned small houses to slum dwellers to improve their living conditions. Now, Dharavi is a place in Mumbai जहाँ पे बहुत बड़ी स्लम कॉलोनी है, गरीब लोगों के झुग्गी झोपड़ी बस्ती वाली. इज द लार्जेस्ट स्लम कॉलोनी ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, धारावी. नाउ लेट्स रीड एंड रिकॉल. A house provides cover, safety and comfort to its inhabitants. Agree? Yes. People in the village live in kacha houses or havelis. Pakka houses may be flats, apartment or bungalows. Agree? Poor colonies in cities with a cluster of kacha, unfinished houses are called slums. You have to learn all these. What are havelis? What are bungalows? What are slums? And which is the largest slum colony in the world also. Government is making plans to improve the living condition of slums. Yes, कुछ तो करना ही पड़ेगा उनको, उनकी लाइफ को सुधारने के लिए, है ना. तो what you think about to add on to improve the life of those poor people? How do you help? how will you help them when you will grow young? जब आप बड़े हो जाओगे, you will have your jobs, you will have your financial independence. Then what you will do for the poor people, those who are living in villages, those who are not having the houses? Will you provide them shade and shelter? Think about this. And with this thought only, everybody needs a house, and if we can, we should give shelter to others. Okay? Now, this is all for today. Thank you. Have a nice time.